Good morning, everybody. It's Friday. Don't forget to wear your red. Remember, everyone deployed. There's not going to be pledge allegiance to the flag this morning because I took Old Glory down, and we're going to be doing some pole maintenance today. And I'm probably going to check into the laws to see if I can wash my flag. When I took it down to inspect my pole, it was really dirty. A little bit on the moldy side. It flies kind of constant, lighted up and everything. I follow mostly every rule or suggestion there is about flags, responsibility, and protocols. So, but I don't ever remember anything about being able to actually physically wash a flag. I don't want American flag turning black and stuff while it's flying. It's not really the whole flag itself, but the binding portion, it gets from the rain and stuff like that. So plus I need to order some other stuff for it. I have bought in these rings that go around the pole and they attach to the lanyard, and I'll tell you what, I'll make a suggestion. I'll show you the product. I'll make a suggestion. If you guys fly your flag, it's an awesome item to have. I have it on the lower flag to try to keep control of my lanyard. I'm going to actually put it on the American flag as well. And what it does is you wrap it around the pole, and then you keep one side of the lanyard, which is the raising side of the lanyard, inside that loop, and you raise up your flag. And what it does is when the wind blows, it controls the lanyard from being blown too far away. So your flag really stays kind of close to the pole. It doesn't get all discombobulated and like really bow out. So it kind of saves the life of your flag. It keeps the pressure off of it, keeps it from the top end from actually bending. But a few months back, I ran into an issue where we ran into a little storm, and I tried to get out here, and the flag went down. It bent and it went down, and I did some repair work to it, and I added some sleeves to it, and I screwed it down. And it's okay. It's flying fine, but it's still a little worrisome because the way it waves, it waggles a lot. But my wonderful wife, for our 19th anniversary, bought me a miniature arc welding kit. So now I got the helmet, the gloves, the everything I need. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grind down the section that I need to clean it up. Grind the section down, and I'm gonna go ahead, oops, sorry about that, and weld it, add some more stability to it. I'm just not comfortable with it. I mean, it's fine, but it's just how I am. And then I'll do a couple other sections and I'll grind that down, and hopefully I have the right color spray paint to coat it so it doesn't rust away. Once I take the finish off, that's what I'm worrying about. So I'll double check that, but if not, that's not really a big deal. I can deal with that until I can get to the hardware store and buy the correct paint. So it'll be up tomorrow. Old Glory will definitely be flying tomorrow. We'll definitely do the Pledge of Allegiance tomorrow morning for sure. When I get done, or actually probably as I'm doing it, I'll do a video, show you what I'm doing, my repair work and stuff like that, and what I actually meant. And this way you can see it. You know, these poles are not cheap. They run around $400. This pole here I bought from a place called, I want to say it's Colonial. I'll have to double check that, but don't quote me right yet. But I'm almost sure it's Colonial Flag, and I will look it up and tell you guys later. Here's the deal. Do not, and I repeat, do not buy from them again. I will not. I totally told all my friends not to, because when my flagpole folded, the wind wasn't even, I don't know, 20 wasn't even 20 miles an hour. It just was a freak thing the way it hit. And I was actually trying to get the flags down because they were becoming twisted. the wind was blowing so bad, and the pole just fell. It just bent right at the base. The first couple of feet up, the first joint, it just folded like a deck of cards. So I shot out an email to the company, and I talked to them about it, and I told them the flag wasn't even 6 months old at the time, or a year old at the time. I forget what it is, to be honest with you. Time's slipping by me. I got zero response from the email. I figured 24 to 48 hours I'll get a response. So that didn't happen. So I found a number to call them, and it's a 1-800 number. And I called the 1-800 number, and I left a message on the machine, on the answering service for them to call me back. I gave them all the information, told them what happened. I have yet to hear from them. Now it's like over a year. The warranty is up, and I have a jacked up flagpole. Now I bought the flagpole on sale. They were having one of those Memorial Day sales or something. I forgot what it was. So I got it at a 50% discount, which was okay. I mean, they did that for a lot of companies at the time were doing it. It was regularly like, I don't know, like almost $400 or whatever it was. And you don't reply to me. I mean, come on. I told them I gave them the whole story. It's like, what's your warranty? I mean, are you not standing by your product? So apparently they're not going to stand by their product because they don't care. They took their money and they ran. I'm very disappointed. But when I get the information again, I will look it up. I'll look up the email, and I'll post it out here on my YouTube page. So I'm not afraid to do this to companies. Believe me, if you screw a consumer, and I know about it, and I get all the facts, I'll put it out there. I will definitely put it out there, because let's face it, we're all in the same boat. We all work hard. I have a lot of friends that are military vets, and a lot of them are disabled, and they have their retirement. But in today's day and age, it's hard to make ends meet. So if they're single or whatever, it doesn't matter. I mean, they're in their 60s, they're struggling, even if they're making a few $1,000 a month, because it's nothing now. Your pension is really pennies on a dollar compared to what it really should be because of Uncle Sam, and they just keep raising the prices. So if you're going to screw a consumer, and you don't have if they're going to screw you, but if you don't have it in you to turn around and say, hey, this is wrong, you need to correct this, just give me all the information. I'll put it out there. Send me something in writing, something I can tangibly reference, and I'll put it out there. I'm sure once I start putting this stuff out on YouTube like this, I'll get a response. They should have responded to me immediately. They should have never let it go this far. I just think they have really poor customer service, or they really don't care, one or the other, because people just buy stuff that they need, and unfortunately we're getting screwed, and there's so many fakes, and there's so many scams out there. We really need to keep vigilant, because we don't really know what's the truth and what's not the truth, so this was supposed to be like an American flag that's made in America, 100% backed by, whatever, it is, and it's one of those, I forgot what the initials are, but it's a made in America stamp of approval stuff type of thing. So, why? You know what I mean? I mean, you could buy stuff in today's market, and I don't like to do it because it all depends where it's coming from and who the maker is. But I mean, a lot of people are shopping on Temu. Now I know Temu is a Japanese company, but do you realize how many companies are going to Temu to sell this product, especially if it's a reject product and it's made here locally, because people are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy this here, it's cheaper, it's made in America, I don't have to worry about this, that, and that. Well, be prepared. I mean, there's items on there that I bought and it was like, shit, what a waste. Like, I bought a carrier for my my visor. Well, it's made for a go-kart, I guess, because it's not wide enough, it's not long enough, and the straps don't even go wrap around it. So, it wasn't that much. It was only a couple of bucks, so I don't really care, but it's just a product that I would never buy again. I do like buying stuff like that. I need to buy one for the back of my seat, where that way I got my first aid kit and stuff on the back of in the back seat. I don't have a back seat, at the back of the seat. So I want to be able to put it where it doesn't get destroyed, and it's quick access. I don't want to have to thumb through it. So that, and like I said, there's other stuff. I mean, I try to do a lot. I mean, to support American workers. If you're a veteran and you own a business, drop me a address. I will promote you on my YouTube channel, and I will buy your product. I try to buy everything that I own made in America. Now, let's be honest, it's hard because no matter what you say and what you do, 90% of this stuff people are going to China to have made and then brought back. So it's made in America but manufactured in China. So and there's the technicality. You could say made in America. Yeah, it was made, designed, printed, and then outsourced to a Chinese company for production. So the manufacturing was done outside of America, because instead of paying their employees, $17, $18 an hour base pay or whatever it is, it's probably more than that. They're paying their wage, people like 25 cents an hour, 30 cents an hour, whatever it is, and they got children making the stuff where we have child labor laws. They don't have to contend to that stuff. So anyway, I'm kind of getting off the topic, but that's the reason why I know Pledge of Allegiance. It'll be done today, so Old Glory will be back flying tomorrow. And I will get all that information that I talked to you about for the stuff for the flag and the name of the company that I bought the flag from, and I will post that in a later video. Just show you some of the stuff that I've been doing. I'll show you the progress on the pole as I'm doing it. So yeah, and other than that, it's like, let's have a good day. It's Friday, the weekend's coming. Everybody be safe. Get ready to have a good weekend. Kids are back in school. Congrats to all you parents. I'm glad I'm not that a parent. Well, I'm still a parent, but my kids are all grown up. They have kids of their own, and it's on them now to do that crap. And it's a hell of a schedule, for them. So between working and cooking and shopping and raising children, it's a task. And it was pretty funny because when like some of my friends growing up, their mom stayed home and took care of them, because that's how it was. Dad made enough money to support the family. And as politicians got greedy, we started having parents going to work, mothers going to work, because you needed that second income. It had to be a 2-income family, because if you didn't have the 2-income family, you weren't surviving. And then it was like they were working these short hours, half days and stuff like that. But financially, it's not even worth it, because if they had to hire anybody to take care of the child, so they're working a half a day, you know what that does? That pretty much destroys that extra income, because you end up by working solely to pay the babysitter or the daycare center, which is ridiculous. So sometimes you wonder, is it worth the struggle for the other parent not to have to work until they can get, the first 5 or 6 years of the kid's life, and we get them in school full time? It depends. I mean, if you can do it, because that's what I would suggest. Don't give your money to these people. You're talking one child, $100 a week now, and it might even be more than that. So I can be corrected. If you have the right dollar value, you go ahead and shoot it to me, and I'll bring it back up and say, why. But we could just post it on this thread, and that's about it. You know what I mean? So yeah, that. So is it really worth it? You got extra car gas, you got extra insurance, you got extra money going out, and unless you're making $100 an hour, I mean, it's like, forget about it. So anyway, I'm getting a little off the. But my point is that the money that we have to put out for the items that we want shouldn't be breaking to where we have to go and replace them because they're new items, and these companies don't want to honor their warranty. So it's insane. But anyway, I'm gonna pay more attention to my road driving. There was 5 accidents yesterday on this road that I'm on now, and sadly, in one of the accidents, a woman had passed away. One of the vehicles ran a red light and T-boned her, and she was killed in the accident. And there was 2 kids in the car, and they're both in critical condition. One was her son, and one was a friend of her son's. So this is pretty heartbreaking. So when you get out there, follow the laws. I mean, it's not difficult. Keep your distance, pay attention, wear your seatbelt, don't speed, don't try to beat the lights. Just behave, be normal, be good, because people are ridiculous out there. If you go online and look, road rage has increased, and it's increased because people are starting not to care, because they feel that the government is telling us that we can do whatever we want and there's no problem with it, that you're going to get away with it. Well, FAFO in Florida, and I'm sure it's like that other places, but you go to New York, you can do a crime, you're out in like the same day. So they just go do the crime again. Anyway, be safe, peace out, love you.